Welcome to part C of practical number 5, that is distance measurement using ultrasonic sensor. So in a part B we have started with the programming in Arduino IDE. So we have completed up to trigger pin. So let us go and draw that first of all the flow chart so that it will be easier for you to write the program. Make sure that as a beginner, first of all, draw the flowchart. Then try to convert that flowchart into the commands. With the help of commands, try to implement that flowchart. So first of all, as discussed in a previous part of theory, first of all, your flowchart will start with declaration. So declaration, so here in this case, declaration of trigger pin and echo pin. Then configuration. So configuration, we have configured this pin, that is nothing but pin number 9 of Arduino and pin number 10. So in brief I am going to write it over here. So pin 9 and pin number 10 of Arduino. Then to begin with, we need to set trigger pin high for 10 microseconds. But before that, make sure that trigger pin is in low state. So trigger pin is going to be low for, let us say, 2 microseconds. Then make the trigger pin high for 10 microseconds. So this statement will actually start the ultrasound or starts transmitting ultrasound. So after that, what is going to be there? We need to continuously monitor echo pin, because at the echo pin we are going to get the time of travel of ultrasound. So we need to measure that, or we need to monitor this. So to read this echo pin, so we have to read the status of this echo pin. So using the pulse in. So pulse in is nothing but again inbuilt command with Arduino IDE, which is going to monitor the status of particular pin. So this command is new to you. So what is syntax of this command? Pulse in bracket you need to provide arguments, that is name of the pin, which you are going to monitor, and for what status you are going to monitor. So status in terms of high or status in terms of low. So in this case, we need to monitor echo pin for its high status. So what will be the statement to use? That is pulse in, name of pin will be echo pin, comma, high, which is going to monitor echo pin for its high status. So in this case, using this Arduino IDE, the further statement is written. That is nothing but the pulse in echo pin comma high, and the value is going to be stored in a variable that we have already declared, that is duration. So in this duration variable the value is going to be stored. So in this case, high means the function will wait for a pin to go high, which is caused by bouncing back of sound wave, and it will start the timing. Then it will wait for the pin to go low. So when the sound wave will end, which will stop the timing. So at the end, the function will return the length of pulse in microsecond. So in short, it is going to monitor the echo pin for its high status. So for time for which it is going to be high. So let us remember the previous example. In that example, we have calculated the timing as 294. So this 294 is nothing but the output of pulse in for this scenario. So for 294 microsecond, the ultrasound is going to be travel. So this 294 is nothing but double trip time or two-way time, which is going to be received on this echo pin. So in this way, again the same way that we have you calculated the distance, here distance will be equal to duration into 0.034 divided by 2. So the similar operation we have carried out over here, that is speed into time divided by 2. So the reason of dividing this by 2 we have already discussed, because we need to calculate only single way time of travel of ultrasound. So this is nothing but the distance. Now at this point you will get the distance of an object from ultrasonic sensor. Now the latter part is to just print that. So how to print using serial monitor? We have already seen that in our previous sessions, that is serial.print. The distance is going to print the serial print on new line distance values, and here intentionally the delay of 5 seconds is going to be kept in between the two values so as to note the difference. So the same program is going to be verified. So already I have verified the code. So here it says that done compiling. Now as discussed, as like previous session, we will try to model this using Proteus. So already I have created the scenario in Proteus. So let us first of all analyze this. That is, here as discussed earlier, for the Arduino Uno pin, here you can see here the ultrasonic sensor. This is nothing but the schematic of the ultrasonic sensor in Proteus. You can examine the pin plus 5 volt trigger, echo, ground. So the pins, all the ultrasonic sensor that we have discussed, the same is available in Proteus. So here the thing is to, you have to include that in your sheet. And here similar configuration that is discussed earlier is going to be drawn here. That is, trigger pin is going to be connected to pin number 9 and echo pin is going to be connected to pin number 10 of Arduino. And here as it's a simulation part, so we are going to print the value of distance using serial monitor. So whenever serial monitor comes, you need to attach virtual terminal to TXD and RXD pins of Arduino as discussed in our practical number 3. So here I have attached the virtual terminal to monitor the that is serial monitor window with the help of Proteus. And here one more provision is made, that is nothing but, you can see here, test pin. So for this test pin the variable resistor or pot is attached. So the reason is, if I vary this pot, the distance should change, because it's a virtual simulation. So virtually you are going to monitor the performance. So in the demo session we will actually learn about how ultrasonic sensor is able to calculate exact distance of an object from the sensor. In the demo session means in our hardware part, but in a simulation session we need to develop some equivalent circuit. So here equivalent circuit to vary the distance is test pin. So the test pin input is provided with this sensor, and here the variable resistor is attached to this. So if we vary this resistance, then it indicates that the object is coming closer or object is going away from the sensor. So now let us run this simulation in Proteus. So I am going to run it now. So I have run it. So you can see here distance of 409. So again after 5 seconds it is going to print like distance of 409, because we have not changed the resistance value yet. But if I change these resistance values here, you can see that the third distance which is going to be printed will be different than these two, and that is 564. So this is going to give us confidence that the code that we have written in Arduino IDE is going to work with real life scenario. So here the distance should decrease. So that is 380. So this test pin is going to provide this facility virtually. So in this way, ultrasonic sensor is going to, now I am going to stop the simulation. So in this way, the ultrasonic sensor is going to sense the distance as a physical quantity. So the distance is going to be, which is calculated by ultrasonic sensor, is exactly the same as in real. So that you will come to know in demo session of it. Now let us go with the applications of this type of sensor. Basically, ultrasonic sensor is going to be used as a proximity sensor. So proximity in the sense proximity of particular things, proximity of any object. So it is also going to be used for people detection. So suppose particular people is uh, going to enter, particular person is going to enter the room, then it is going to give us indication. So in terms of proximity, it is going to sense the proximity. So again, what are the different application in the self parking techniques? So nowadays this technology is going to be included in every recent cars. That is, if the car is coming nearer to your car, then again indication is going to be provided to the driver, that is, car is at XYZ distance from your car. So this is nothing but the sensor, ultrasonic sensor only. No doubt the ultrasonic sensor which are going to be used in car is different than the sensor which we have studied, but the technology is same, because here in the car you will require a sensor which should withstand with the other environmental conditions too. But if you know the basic operation or basic working mechanism of particular sensor, then you can easily work with the application. So in self parking technology, then in safety and in collision detection, and most importantly it is going to be used for obstacle avoidance. So obstacle avoidance system is going to be used almost in every robot, because robot is nothing but automation, and for that you need to have a system for obstacle avoidance. So for every corners of that robot, that is for forward, backward, left, right, you can attach the sensor to know the obstacle, whether the particular obstacle or object is coming nearer to your system. Then indication will be provided. The example will be the automatic wheelchair system, because on wheelchair the patient will be there. So automatic indication is going to be provided, or the wheelchair is automatically going to be stopped. So in this way obstacle avoidance can have, that is, thousands of applications. Then ultrasonic sensors can be also used to detect the levels of liquid. So you can say that automatic water tank, that is, if the particular X level is going to be reached, then automatically turn off the motor. So for such applications, these sensors are going to be used. So this sensor is going to be putted, that is, on the level, at the level. Then depending upon the distance calculated or and the water level, the indication is going to be provided. So there are numerous of applications for in which the ultrasonic sensors are going to be used. So similar to such ultrasonic sensor, there are other sensors available too. So as a part of interest, you can go and search those sensors, so that at least you will get the idea about what are the other types of sensors. So DigiKey is the website where you can find those sensors. So just Google for this word, that is, DigiKey is the website where you will get the information about all the electronic devices and components. In the DigiKey, search for sensors. You will get lakhs of sensors to sense lakhs of physical quantities. So as a part of interest, you can do this task. So thank you.